Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Masterclass and the Shop Black Spotlight. I am Stan Matthews of Matthews Marketing Group, and we are so glad to have you on the Shop Black Spotlight. We share the top 10 businesses on a regional basis in the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, the Southeast, and the Southwest part of the United States. Why do we do that? Because Black and brown consumers last year spent $1.6 trillion into the U.S. economy and $7 trillion into the global economy. I can't wait to see what are the top 10 companies the Shop Black Spotlight host, the one and only Zsari, has to share with you today.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Shop Black Spotlight. This week we're spotlighting 10 Black businesses in the Northeast regions. These companies create jobs and a higher quality of life. So please make sure to make a purchase and encourage others to do so as well. So please shop local and shop urban now.
Share the unique value of your products and services with consumers nationwide. With more than $1.6 trillion in annual purchasing power, Matthews Marketing will promote your business on the premier TV networks, including CNN, MSNBC, Fox Sports, ESPN, MTV, OWN, BET, and VH1. So call us now at 732-357-5701 to book your Spotlight marketing package and get growing right now. Business owners, do you want to join a professional network that will help you share the unique value of your products and services with Black and brown consumers who have $1.6 trillion to spend on an annual basis? Join the Matthews Business Network and get the coaching, the clients, the connections, and the capital you need to prosper and succeed. Join us now.
UBC TV, where lifestyle, sports, education, fashion, beauty, all of the things that you want to know in one place you need to go. That's UBC TV. Why? Because you be seeing us. Yeah.
Prepare to be encouraged, empowered, and ridiculously blessed by the Ministry in the Marketplace radio show and podcast, hosted by Elder Michael Davis on social media platforms and YouTube. Learn that you have not just been employed, but you have been deployed in that business, ministry, or organization for such a time as this. Maximize it for the glory of God. To be a sponsor or guest, contact us today on social media or call 443-983-7309.
TLC Financial wants to get to know you personally and your goals to help you reach your family's dreams of financial wealth and independence. We feel everyone should be able to live the life they want to live regardless of the amount of money you make. Protect your financial future with financial knowledge and education. Call TLC Financial at 757-675-2427 and start living the life you want right now.
Making history one game at a time. Global mixed gender basketball is all about equality. On and off the court, we are the first ever co-ed basketball league, focused on displaying professional men and women at equal pay for equal play. Watch former NBA and WNBA players take the court. Join our movement today by visiting globalmixedgenderbasketball.com. GMGB, the future of basketball.
This morning's masterclass guest is a master attorney of corporate affairs, of business affairs. He works for a very prestigious law firm here in New Jersey, Fox and Rothschild, and he is a person who is not just socially committed to the betterment of our communities, but also is there as a trusted advisor for small and large businesses that are his clients. I want to bring our guest on this morning. His name is Mr. Dominique Carroll. He is, as far as I know, a member of the Capital Region Minority Chamber of Commerce Board, and he is also a member of the Executive Committee at the Matthews Business Network. And we're so glad to have Dominique. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Stan.
I'm so glad to have you. So, Dominique, masterclass is a platform in which we ask you to share with our audience 3 success principles that have enabled you to enjoy the kind of success you have. So we're going to do it rapid fire. Dominique, what is success principle number 1 for Dominique Carroll for the audience?
Number 1, encourage different opinions. By creating a workplace and a workforce where every employee and every member of the team is aware that they are a valued member of the team and that they are encouraged and empowered to share their honest opinions, a business will receive better ideas, and also in the long run, they will achieve better business outcomes.
You heard that from our corporate attorney. Encourage different ideas. Allow for dialogue with different perspectives, right? In the salad bowl, the cucumbers don't try to be the lettuce and the olives don't try to be the walnuts. They all come together in that salad bowl to make a great meal. So success principle number 1 from Dominique, encourage different perspectives. Dominique, success principle number 2.
Continuous improvement. Businesses and individuals face a lot of challenges. There can be rapid change in an industry. There can also be intense or even aggressive competition. But it's important to take time to practice continuous improvement and to avoid complacency.
Continuous improvement. Speaking of continuous improvement, for all of you who joined me this morning on the MBN Worship and Wellness Wednesday workout at 7 a.m., man, Coach Robert Savage killed it this morning. And I want to thank Mr. Martin Davis, his friend Ed, and others who joined us for prayer at the beginning. We have to keep that sword sharp. As Ed reminded us this morning, that this period with this virus and this pandemic is either a tombstone or a stepping stone. So we all want to think of this moment as a stepping stone, not as a tombstone. Let's come back to our great attorney, Dominique. Dominique, success principle number 3.
Stan, that was a great lead into number 3. Number 3 is brush off setbacks. In life, you will definitely face setbacks, but how you respond to those setbacks in the long run will determine your ultimate success more than those actual setbacks that you encounter.
Yeah, I really agree with that one. Listen, guys, you heard it from our corporate attorney, right? How we respond to setbacks is everything, right? There are many moments in my life where I thought that was it. It was at 11:59 and I didn't have an answer. I was just watching yesterday at home a piece that Steve Harvey did that brought Oprah Winfrey to tears. He had $35 in his pocket. He was living in his car, and Chuck Sutton of Showtime at the Apollo called him and said, if you can get to New York, we will give you an opportunity to be on the Showtime stage. He was going to share that stage with D.L. Hewley, with Jamie Foxx, and several other well-known comedians. But Steve only had $35 in his pocket. And he went on his knees in his car where he was living, and he started to cry. And he said, God, why would you give me this opportunity? And I only have $35. I can't even get out of Florida. And all of a sudden, he looked at his phone, and there were 2 messages. And one was someone right there in Florida who gave him an opportunity to do a $300 gig, and another one to do a $150 gig. And now he took Eastern Airlines to New York, and the rest is history. But it was at that moment that Steve had a choice of whether to give up or whether to give God a chance to step in and save the day. I'm going to bring you back in the conversation, Dominique. I think that is an amazing, amazing thought. So you have the 3 success principles from our corporate attorney. Embrace diverse opinions, right? Continuous improvement, and be willing and ready to step up even when you have a setback. Dominique, tell our audience what's the name of your firm again and what you specialize in.
Yes, thank you, Stan. So I'm an attorney with Fox Rothschild, LLP. It's a national law firm with about 1,000 attorneys. We have 27 offices coast to coast. My practice involves a lot of times working as outside counsel for companies of all sizes, helping them make strategic decisions regarding transactions, contracts, labor and employment, and protecting their intellectual property.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Dominique, you were sharing with a group of us in the MBN meeting that you've also worked in the entertainment field, providing counsel to record albums and other people in the field.
Yes, I mean, that has been somewhat of an offshoot, a tangential part of the intellectual property work that I do, working with entertainment clients, helping them with recording contracts, licensing agreements, royalty agreements, and other type of contractual obligations.
Right. Listen, you see how sharp this young man is. Dominique took the IQ test and broke the scale. The first day of law school, the teacher gave him the microphone at the front of the room and told Dominique, you come and teach this course. That's the kind of acumen this young man has, and we're so glad to call him colleague, friend, and collaborator and partner. Listen, I want to share with everyone what I always share at the end of every master class. Stop trying so hard to fit in. Like Dominique Carroll, you were born to stand out. He has been blessed with a unique gift that he uses in benefit of other people as an attorney and in the practice of law. You have been blessed with unique gifts as well. So today, stop complaining, stop thinking about quitting, and just set your eyes on the prize and let nothing stop you. Let nothing stop you. Remember, the Bible says, in all these things, we are more than conquerors. So I want to thank you for joining Masterclass this morning. I want you to make sure you tune in on all of our platforms from Tuesday to Saturday. I also have one other favor to ask, that you tune into the Shop Black Spotlight, where we highlight 12 great Black businesses every Saturday at 10 a.m. You're going to find out a little bit more from our host, Zsari. She's coming up very, very shortly. Dominique, I want to thank you so much for being with us this morning. Any last thoughts for the Masterclass audience?
Stan, I just want to thank you for the opportunity. I'm just happy to be a member of this organization.
I love spotlighting and sharing well-kept secrets like Why Not Prosper of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Founded by Reverend Michelle Simmons, Why Not Prosper provides returning female citizens with a second chance to be full contributors to their families, communities, and themselves. Investing in women is investing in a brighter future. So invest in opportunity and self-sufficiency right away by calling Why Not Prosper today at 610-716-1113.
Hello, I'm Jackie Munson-Gaines, President and CEO of JMG Connects, and I have the pleasure of leading the most dynamic human resources leaders in the country. We help companies attract, acquire, develop, and retain their teams. Bottom line, we help companies solve people problems, and we do that better than any other company in the world. At JMG Connects, we know people.
Business owners, be proactive before you open back up. Did you get treated for NanoShield? What is NanoShield? It's a 90-day antimicrobial surface protection applied in a spray that kills COVID-19 and all germs that come in contact with its surfaces after they've been treated. Our team at NanoShield will clean your HVAC vents and filters from mold and mildew for free for fresh air in your facilities. Go to nanoviruskill.com. NanoShield is EPA and FDA approved. Clean air, fresh minds.
Did you know there's $850 billion available in grants to help your business or nonprofit? Have you applied? Let Imperial Management Group give you a fighting chance in this highly competitive market. IMG specializes in developing award-winning proposals and obtaining grants from government, foundations, and corporations. We can even help you get funding for COVID relief. Could you use $50,000 in free funding? Go to our website and book a consultation right now. We know where the money is. Who wrote the Bible? Where does it come from? What does it mean? Is there a group of people historically who are responsible for the Bible and have shaped our faith? What did they teach? And what can we celebrate as one human family about their teachings?
Get your copy of Secret Origin right now.
I'm absolutely glad to have this morning with us Miss Latronica Fisher. She is a wellness consultant. She is based out of Houston, and we are so glad to have her in the Masterclass Spotlight. Welcome to Masterclass, Latronica.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Greetings. It's always wonderful to be in the presence of what I do to expose all the possibilities. So thank you for having me.
Well, we are absolutely glad to have you with us, superstar. So first and foremost, tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, I am the founder and CEO of Road to Wellness. And what that means is that for over 20 years, I have worked in allopathic and holistic medicine. And so what I have learned is that in this whole journey that our community and people that looks like me need to learn or be exposed to the awareness of how we can get well using natural approaches. And so that's when I birthed Road to Wellness into health. And my goal from there has just been striving to just bring awareness to health and wellness naturally, holistically, non-surgically, no drugs, just total wellness.
It sounds like you're a fan of plant-based. So you heard Latronica in her intro. You cannot have wealth, entrepreneurs, without your health. You cannot have wealth without your health. So Latronica, what is success principle number one for what has made you successful as a wellness consultant?
Wonderful. So success principle number one is going to be to ensure people to know the importance of expecting what you expect. And success principle number one means that it's so important for you to know what your body is doing and what's out of harmony. So that just means that every single year you should consider having this Quest test done. And what this is, it can be done remotely anywhere in the country. You hold the sensors just like this, and what it does is it scans 68,000 variables of the body from head to toe to tell us what's out of balance, what's not in harmony. And if someone is remote, what we do is send them out a kit to place on top of this box, and it scans the body. So my principle number one has always inspect what you expect. That way, things don't unexpectedly show up.
I love that first success principle. Inspect what you expect, right? So you always got to check it out before you say yes to it. So I love the fact that technology is woven in. The kit that Latronica just shared with us seems to me a device that is very, very helpful. But remember, inspect what you expect. You want to make sure you have a sense of what the outcome is going to be. Latronica, success principle number two.
Number two is a combination of two things: physical movement and water. And as basic as they are, I have run across so many of my clients that do not like water. But water is the root of everything that we live and breathe by, from our food, to just our environment, to our organs, to our skin. Water is so important. And so here is my water, which I'm always showing people that I do represent everything that I say. At night, I prepare a gallon of water, and I drink a gallon of water every single day. And so remember, all the plants, the roots, the trees, your body, everything thrives off of water. And just because you're consuming carbonated drinks and sweet drinks and caffeine and coffee and all these things in the morning, those actually deteriorate the body. So water needs to be in a separate category, because what water does is it reverses ages, it moves the blood along, it improves circulation. So water is the essence of everything. If you don't like water, one of the things I suggest for my clients is that you cut up cucumbers in there. You can squeeze lemons and limes. For me, I put a fourth a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in my water every morning, as well as some ingestible essential oils such as frankincense and myrrh and DDR prime, On Guard. What that does is make the water an antioxidant. So water is extremely important. Your body is 70% water. And then the second part of that is physical movement. We must exercise. None of this is negotiable anymore. We used to kind of decide whether we want to do something or not, but it's not negotiable anymore. I make an appointment with myself every single morning to move, to exercise. We are living in a world that's so inundated with busyness, from stress to, just family life, work, careers, clubs, organization, but you have to keep the lymphatic system moving. And so you can do that with something simple as just a rebounder, which is just a little mini trampoline that you can jump on for 3 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes in the evening. And it gives you a tremendous value in terms of your lymphatic system, your joints, your blood circulation. And then there's a vibration plate. And what that is that you stand on it, and what it does is just vibrate your body from side to side, and it shakes up all the cells inside of the body to just kind of release a lot of the toxicity and fluid, and just to move your lymphatic system. So it's important that you drink water and you move your body every single day. This is no longer negotiable. It is the essence of what it's going to take to stay well in this generation.
All right, so you heard Latronica, our wellness superstar, tell you that drinking water and movement is not a nicety, it is a necessity, okay? So for me, I get in about 3 miles every morning. I have a gallon of water for me. I'm not as strong as Sister Latronica is. A gallon would kind of have me going, where a lot. So 30 minutes of working out, half a gallon of water, and 3 miles does it for me. Listen, y'all, get it in. Move, drink water, and move again. Latronica, what is our success principle number 3?
So success principle number 3 is by far my favorite. This is where I really get tuned in, turned on, and turned completely up. You must clean the body on the inside at least twice a year. So those who are dealing with constipation, problems sleeping at night, bloating, gas, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, you must learn how to detox your body at least twice a year. Why? Because we are bombarded and we're inundated with toxins in our community that are truly weaning on our body and creating so much illness that we must clean up. You wouldn't let your car go a whole year without cleaning it. You would not let your house go without cleaning it, or your laundry. So you must clean the inside of your body. We're dealing with traffic around the world. We're dealing with toxic food. We're dealing with herbicides, pesticides. We're dealing with environmental toxins. We're dealing with stress. And the number one toxin that we're dealing with in this world today is drugs. Many people are taking drugs by prescription or over the counter, and all of these are weighing down on your organs and causing them to become extremely weak. So there are some basic detox supplements that I always recommend. It's important to do a parasite detox. It's important to do a heavy metal detox, a fat flush, kidney, liver, gallbladder, a blood cleanse. And so these are some of the detoxes that I usually will recommend, because it's important to make sure that you are detoxing at least twice a year. So they are in capsule form. And if someone decided they wanted to go with our detox products, we do have liquid options. But I want to impress upon you the importance of detoxing, because if you don't detox, then health and wellness issues start to show up unexpectedly. And that's why it's so important for you to cleanse.
All right, so you got number 3. You got to scrub the system. You got to keep it clean and fresh, and you got to do it at least twice a year. So I'm sure that if you did it 4 times a year or once every 90 days, it wouldn't hurt you either. Yesterday, I put a post up, the one and only Queen of FUA, our wellness queen. This woman is now in her mid-80s, and if you see Queen Afua, it's going to blow your mind at how youthful and vibrant this sister is. And she was just talking about that. She was saying that when our sisters, when the queens in our community cleanse their system, cleanse their mind, the whole world is blessed, because they pour that blessing into their companions, they pour that blessing into their children, they pour that blessing into their families. So listen, scrub that system, keep it clean, as Sister Latronica is saying. Latronica, come back in and tell our audience how they can get in contact with you.
Wonderful. Well, I am, as I said, in the Houston area, but we service people all over the country. And the best way to reach us is 713-520-8188. Again, that number is 713-520-8188. And when you do call us, we are running a special for our MBN family to offer them a 15 to 20% discount on either the Quest scan, which is expecting what you inspect about the body, as well as the detox programs. A good holistic detox program is going to be a full body detox. So when you call, just ask them to apply your MBN family discount, and we will get you all taken care of. But I highly encourage you, it's still the top of the year, to get going so that you can enjoy the best health the rest of this year.
Hey guys, and I have some special news. My business, Javana Designs, has officially launched. I make entrepreneur apparel and custom branding services just for entrepreneurs like you. So if you want to stay connected, please follow me on Instagram at Javana Designs, or go to my website at javanadesigns.com. You can watch the masterclass every Thursday and Friday at 9 a.m. and the Shop Black Spotlight every Saturday at 9 a.m. on our website, thematthewsbroadcast.com, YouTube, and our Facebook page. Thank you for watching the Shop Black Spotlight. I look forward to seeing you at our next chapter meeting.
Business owners want to connect with consumers with more than $1.6 trillion in annual purchasing power? Want to get to coaching, new clients, strategic connections, and capital to boost your bottom line? Subscribe to the Matthews Broadcast YouTube channel and press the notification bell to be notified when we post the success principles, cash flow ideas, and content you need to prosper and succeed. Subscribe right now.
Also, if you would like to get your own Masterclass Spotlight t-shirt or a coffee mug, you can go to our website at thematthewsbroadcast.com.